So I'm going to walk you through brushing her teeth. I usually put her on the toilet and put the bath mat, you know, the non-stick mat on it, and then I just kneel in front of it. So you'll want to have her toothbrush, which you'll wet with water, and the finger brush, and I just get the toothpaste out and keep it real close, and I get the toothpaste like almost coming out of the tube so I can just reach up and grab it. So you want to start by just brushing with water. The polish, the toothpaste really goes on at the end as a polish. It's not like our toothpaste, it doesn't help take off plaque retarder, so you want to just use again, the toothbrush with the water. We're going to be focusing on the outsides of all the teeth. We are really not supposed to have to brush the inside or the bottoms or the tops of the teeth like we do our own, because her tongue is supposed to do that. But if you can brush the inside or the bottom while you're doing it, I mean, go for it, but the focus is really on the outside of the teeth. So what I do is she'll usually be standing, and I'll start with the right side. I reach over her head with my left hand, and I actually grab the gum with my left thumb and pull it up so I can see the teeth. And then on my right hand, I'm holding the brush, but I actually use my middle finger and ring finger to actually pull the beard hairs down. So I can pull the mouth open a little more. The main thing is using that left thumb to pull the gum up, and then running that brush along the outside of the teeth. Okay, so I'm just doing the top right now with the water. While you're in there, you can go ahead, if she'll let you, and go ahead and do the bottom. So again, reaching over, using the right thumb to lift the gum up to expose all the teeth, and then using my right hand, the back fingers, to kind of pull the beard down, especially on the bottom. The trick is pulling the beard down on the bottom and rubbing the brush at the same time. And I'm just focusing again on the outside. Her teeth on the bottom right go way far back into her mouth, so you really want to kind of you can't even see what you're doing, really just pushing that brush as far back as it'll go. You may not be able to see all the teeth back there. When she opens her mouth like that, you know, you can try to brush the bottoms. On the top right, her teeth don't go back very far because they were pulled, so it's actually much easier to do the back right. You can get all the way to the end. The end is just right there, but the end of the back is way, way back. So she's letting us do this pretty good. That's just with the water, and then I take a little bit of toothpaste, and I'm just going to polish the outside now. And she really likes the taste of it. So I'm using my left thumb again to lift, and the right middle finger and ring finger to pull the beard down. And now I'm just going back over everything, just kind of one time with the polish. So this is really the back teeth. I'll do the left side with you, and then I'll do the front for you. The front is really difficult. So I start by just doing all of the back teeth, and then I come back and try to do the front, which is really hard. Right, you can stop it, and I'm going to cut it. Totally better. Or worse. Alright, so now, hold on, I'm going to get my camera adjusted here. Alright, now I'm doing the left side, so I'm going to reach over again with my right hand, use my right thumb to lift her gums. See, she's pulling away. Then I pull down on the beard with my left middle finger while I hold the brush in the left hand and start doing the outside of those teeth. She has a few more teeth on the top left than she does on the right, but still less than on the bottom, so they don't go back as far. So same thing, after I brush the outside, I'm going to do it again with the polish. Treat. Treat. Oh boy, you like that. But I do the bottoms too, mostly. We haven't done the front now, we're really just doing the back, which is much easier than doing the front. Which seems like it wouldn't be, but it is. So now I'm doing bottom left, same thing, reaching with the right thumb, pulling up, pulling the hairs down. I actually pull the hairs between my middle and ring fingers to help open the mouth. Come here. That's a good girl. I can actually feel that she's dehydrated right now because her gums are dry. I spend way too much time in here. Okay. All right, so that's the outside of all the back teeth. Now, if you can use the kitty cat toothbrush, which is ideally what you want to use, to brush any of the front teeth, if she'll let you, go for it. She does not really let me do that, so I use this finger brush, which I'll show you how to use in a second. But I'll first show you how to try with the regular toothbrush, and maybe she'll let you do it. Same thing, I'm just not reaching as far. I'm going to pull up on the gums. A little, not right in the center where her nose is, but just off to the side to expose the canines. She really will let me look at them good, but she won't let me, once I get that brush out, then she doesn't like that. So, but you would, you know, do the same thing if she'll let you. Just trying to do those front teeth. And you can try to reach around the nose and pull up on both sides. But you can see that I'm not having any luck here. The most important tooth in her mouth to clean, which is one of the most difficult, is the one that's rooted into her jawbone on the bottom right and left canine. She'll actually let me scrape it with my tooth, with my nail, which is really weird. But when I get that toothbrush near her in the front, she doesn't like it. So I will sometimes just scrape those teeth if she'll let you. Then I get out the finger brush if she's not letting you use the regular brush. I put toothpaste on the finger brush right off the bat instead of doing it with just water because she seems more amenable to it that way. I rub the toothpaste into the brush so that it's just the flavor, but it doesn't come off as easily. As you can see, she likes it. And then what I try to do is, I don't know, I don't know what I do. I just try to hold her head without squeezing her trachea, of course, and just try to brush right across the front with the finger brush. She's not really letting me do it much, just to get all those little tiny teeth in the front. So that's probably the hardest part. Then what she does let you do is you can actually pry her mouth open real easily and start using the finger brush just back and forth across the bottom like this. And then I roll the finger brush so that the bristles face up. And then I do the same thing on the top. I pry her mouth open, stick it in, and then just go up and down on the top. So she's not really letting me get the front of those front teeth. That seems to be the hardest part. But the finger brush she's letting you get the tops of them with. And that's better than nothing, I guess. But if you can get the front, those are the most important. Then what I do at the end with the front, because I feel like I haven't done a great job brushing the front, is I put toothpaste on both of my thumb and index finger. And she's pretty good about letting you put the fingers in the mouth, especially with toothpaste on. So I will then just try to rub toothpaste all on those front teeth. And she'll, you know, she licks that up. And I really try to rub it on those canines on the bottom. And as much as I can get in the front. You know, and she's trying to lick it up, but that's alright. So that seems to be the best way to get the front. If you can't brush them with the regular brush, and you can't brush them with the finger brush, then the last resort is just trying to smear toothpaste on them with your, again, your thumb and your index finger. And that she seems open to. She really likes the taste of the toothpaste. But anyways, so I don't know what to tell you about the front teeth, how they'll be with the finger brush. Maybe if you can brush her when she's more tired, that seems to make it easier. See, now she's let me do it a little bit. If you brush her fur right before her teeth, she seems like agitated and fired up, so sometimes that doesn't work, so I try to get her when she's calm and she's not upset. I mean, I guess you could, not that you want to do it twice a day, but if you feel like you're not having any luck, you could just try spreading it out maybe. So anyways, that's it. Good luck.